women for a number of years, practically from the very beginning. She is well known in the poetry community, and I'd like to, on a personal note, add that this young lady is about to be married. Just a few more months away. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for poet Robin Fine. Give it up.
My father is walking away from his house. 40 years of memories to be cataloged, to be boxed up and distributed. He's fallen in love for the second time in his life. She is the fairy tale princess, the fairy tale stepmother. You wish you had, if you had to have a stepmother. They're moving in together. My father is walking away from his past. 40 years of tarnished silver, of old school books, of my mother's recipe boxes, and all of those family photographs abandoned to the highest bidder. He had once been a salesman selling million-dollar homes to those with million-dollar bank accounts. But with every sale came the midnight phone call. You know, the bedroom door squeaks. You know, the carpeting like you just laid is not quite the right shade of eggshell for Sunday morning brunch. And oh my God, the grass. The grass isn't green enough. It's not lush enough. It's springtime. Come over now, fix it. My father, the ever diligent servant, was always at beck and call. Our house was different. My father's rose-colored glasses, his lumpy couch, the love of his wife and his children would always be waiting for him when he got home. Never mind. Never mind the basement would flood twice a year, 6 to 12 inches of rainwater. Never mind the roof was always in a state of decay and collapse. Never mind the ancient willow trees out back would get tangled in electrical outlines. Never mind my mother's prized rose bushes would go wild. My father loved his house the way it was. It was his home. I hated that house. That house was never my home. My mother and her butter knives made sure of that. Memories of knives shoved into locked bedroom doors, lack of privacy, bedroom doors swinging open with a vengeance. My mother's mantra would begin, this is my house, not yours. I will go into whatever room I choose, whenever I choose. It's funny, she never did that to my brothers. My father is walking away from his house. A house that was always cold and damp and smelled of mildew and my mother's stale perfume. The kind of cold that would burrow itself just underneath that first layer of skin. No matter how many pairs of socks or jackets or sweaters, there was always this lack of warmth. Maybe it was the people. So many years have gone by, it's hard to know which has caused which, but the joke is now on me. One brother lives out of town, the other one, well, he's just too busy. There's music recitals, and there's t-ball, and there's basketball, and there's gymnastics, and there's just plain getting his hair cut. My brother is too damn busy being with his whole family. My father is walking away from his house. 40 years of memories and mementos strewn across a cold and damp basement floor. 40 years of tarnished silver, a wedding dress perfectly preserved for over 50 years, an army jacket. And all those photographs shoved underneath rusted bicycle parts, pushed behind frozen freezers that are broken. Photographs dumped into bags marked miscellaneous. Family history. Childhood stories made ready for the garbage man. So I will catalog and I will box up, and I will distribute all those photographs to those who need to remember. Did I tell you I hated that goddamn house? I hated that house. It drove me crazy. It was always my I hated that